Okay, so tonight this is Professor Jackson again showing you the Bio 202 Lab 4 study guide, and we're going to go through some things on the male model and the female model tonight. So first, in this first video, we're going to discuss the male model. Now, on both of these models, there's two parts, an external piece that comes off and then the deep piece. Okay, so first we're going to talk about some external features and then go a little bit deeper. All right, so for the male anatomy, this is obviously the whole thing is showing the reproductive tract, but it also shows things like the spine, and then here is the digestive tract. You can see the sigmoid colon, the kind of grayish mauve tone on the outside and the pinkish tone inside. So the sigmoid colon kind of comes through here down toward the rectum to the anus, right? And we have sphincters that we've discussed previously. And then the urinary tract, so actually the kidneys sit somewhere up in here off the screen. Then moving here to the ureter, this is the bladder, and we'll talk about the deep structures there. And so from the bladder, it'll move through the urethra that moves inside of the prostate gland, which is right here, and then ultimately move through this deeper tissue right here, and then it's ultimately the urethra is going to come out here on the tip of the penis. Okay? So some basic structures here. This is the bladder. You don't have to know it for this test, and that's the ureter. Also don't need to know this, but just to kind of put you in a general frame of reference. All right, so this is the scrotum, this whole area, or the ball sac that contains the testicles or the testes. So there's two, one here and one a little bit deeper. It's hard to quite see the second one on this model, but you can see here this is the testis, T-E-T-I-S is singular, T-E-T-E-S is plural. So that's one testis there in white. The epididymis is a term we don't need to know for this lab exam, but it's a very important structure there also within the scrotum. Okay, so sperm originates here in the testes, and it's going to travel up the vas deferens, okay, or the ductus deferens, right here, right, and it's going to circle back around below the bladder and come into the prostate, which we'll see here in 1 second on a deep view. There's also an important gland here called the seminal vesicle. All right, so it looks like it has these little lobules. All right, and then that's the prostate. So let's peel back this top piece and look at some deeper features. I will point out this is also the penis, the external view, and you can notice here actually to show you what both look like. This is an uncircumcised penis, and then that's a circumcised, this is a circumcised penis, and this is an uncircumcised penis. You can actually see the foreskin or the pubes is actually pulled back here, and there's a little scar, where on the bottom model it's all intact. Okay, so let's pull this back. All right, and you can see the inside of this model is very similar to the model itself. We'll start with the scrotum right here, and this is the testis, okay? And then remember we said it traveled through the vas deferens, okay? And it's going to travel towards the prostate, okay? So the tube actually comes in through here, and then in the prostate, okay, basically right there is where we're going to pick up. Urine would come in this way, or semen, the sperm that are going to become part of semen would come in this way. This is the prostate gland, this red area, okay? So that's this area right here is considered the prostatic urethra, passes through the prostate, all right? This area is considered the membranous urethra, all right? And this is considered either the penile or the spongiform urethra, okay? It goes right through the penis, all right? Then this is the entire penis here, okay? The part that's the external portion of the genitalia. And it has two important layers, two important features. They're called corposa. So you have the corposa spongiosa, all right, and that's in red, so it's spongy. And then you have the corposa cavernosa, and that's in blue. Okay, so think about caverns or sponge. Then we also have the bulbourethral gland. So it's not very three-dimensional on this model, but see that little circle right there with the dot in the middle? That's number 11, the bulbourethral gland, so the prostate gland and the bulbourethral gland, and they both contribute to semen. All right, and so that is all of the features on the male model.